Okay there? Everybody all right? I hope so, because you ain't got no more time left. Time to do that thing we call lunch, boys and girls. Quiet on the set.
Nope. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. In no other better frickin' place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch, with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news and hijinks and shenanigans like the pet Rockettes over there, as it may be, just doing their dancing on the sidelines. It is Friday, Fruck Awesome Friday. It's always a Fruck Awesome Friday around here. May 11th, 2018, inside Trinity Avatar. And how's everybody doing out there today? Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. And of course, all sorts of interesting things out there happening. So I'm going to warn warn you ahead of time. Jack's playing with fire right now, so working on a totally new machine,
What are you talking about?
With shadows on. Yay. So let's see if he can make it through.
Yes.
Let's see if he can make it through a show.
I do have shadows enabled. I am playing with fire. I just had to enable all my extensions because my Chrome extension was killing my my suspension tab.
Yep. Vector Gamer Botox, how you doing out there? I got to give a big shout out to an old friend, Beetle Bear, out there. I see him out in Twitterland, and I see he's back streaming and back in game. I got to get together with him one of these days and sit down and chat again, and catch up with them in game. But Friday. We covered a little piece yesterday. Where Darkstar mentioned something about possibly moving on to the double XP thing, and that spurred quite a bit of conversations throughout the lands out there. Of course, we do have Friday's newsletter be out later on today. We'll get that out to you folks when that comes out, and of course,
you know how we love our double XP.
Yes, well. Double XP.
Oh, absolutely, we love it.
Is we like
now I gotta figure
more
out
than double XP.
Why you're only coming in my left ear?
Yeah, why? I don't know.
That I don't know.
It's because the right ear is probably not on your ear. I don't know.
It is.
It actually is today. That's actually shocking.
It's like
I'm used to seeing it up off to the side.
I know it's.
Like,
well, my glasses, my
Yeah.
glasses are on top of my head. Hold on. I need to do the show properly.
There you go.
Okay, this is a perfect way to do the show. I can't hear Laz.
Smart ass.
Yeah, Laz's video is frozen. What is up with that?
You know what? I bet you I know what happened. I know it's probably causing it.
Zoom issue there. Yeah. See, now he's moving. Now he's moving. What'd you do?
Is it for some reason the video kicks in and starts playing again on one of the other machines, on one of the other tabs, and it's playing the live stream back to us as we're streaming it, and it shouldn't be doing that. I don't know why it does that, and it eats up a lot of bandwidth. It eats up a shitload of bandwidth,
You have a lack of bandwidth. That's for sure.
Well, when I'm trying to bring back in the stream I'm putting out at the same time I'm putting out, that's not good. It's definitely not good.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to know how I'm also playing with additional fire?
You've got all your tabs open today.
Not just that, but I'm connected via wireless on my desktop. Yeah, I'm really playing with fire.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
No wonder why my video's frozen on your stream.
No, that has nothing to do with that. That's you frozen in general.
Elena Strongbow. Yes, you gonna get yourself in here? Is Elena in here?
Now.
Yes, he is. Okay, very cool. Is because we got something else we got to talk about today, and another
a release 54 quest.
Yes, absolutely, release 54 quest, and
well, Elena needs to get in here.
Elena is here. Lena's here waiting for us to stop rambling on about just other things.
Provide him with the forum.
We have to give everybody fair warning because, well, if you watch this show, you just got to know that all things just may crap out at any given time because, hey, technical difficulties is my middle name.
Now, Elena, which gender do you want us to refer to you by?
People just say Elena, and whenever they say him, then it sounds weird. I just say Elena.
I picked on your character early on.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a dude streaming as a chick. I mean,
that's false advertising.
I don't think so, because you know what? They were Conan Exiles came out, a lot of ruckus about it, and the visuals you can see in the game. I'm like, that's good. I'm gonna be a female character in there because I don't want to see the guys.
Most common answer given, I don't want to look at a guy's ass all day. That's right.
I really don't pay attention to my character at all after like 5 seconds. No. So, yeah.
But Lena's here to tell us about a little something he's come up with. And, of course, thanks to the boys and girls down at Portalarium, they've put in all sorts of interesting mechanics, and the community has taken advantage of these and learned how to use them in many, many different ways. And this is one of the most unique things I've seen so far. And when Elena shouted out over in the other Discord, I had to go and say, tell me about it. What's going on? And of course we're going to tell everybody about it because this is...
Is that why I was tagged in the official channel?
Yes, you were tagged because Elena wanted to make sure that he got our attention and we got this out on the news. Absolutely. Yeah. People are learning.
On the official,
people are learning. They can actually get to us.
Not the way to do it.
Tagging us by name. Well, actually, somebody will pay attention to that. Not this guy, I tell you. But I got this up on screen here now, and of course, do you want people to, of course, leave feedback on this quest, Elena?
Yeah, it's something we came up with. It's a new way to use the new mechanic of selling your loot to the vendors and it potentially appearing out there in the world and from drops from the mobs. Definitely want to know, is it a good idea? Is it not? My hope is, if this was successful, I'm hoping to see other people do other kinds of stuff with these mechanics out there. That's how I'm going to be successful.
Well, absolutely. And, I'm going to be curious, of course, myself to see how this goes. And I'm going to ask, that, of course, that you follow up with us and keep us updated as to how this is going. Because I'd like to see how that mechanic works in conjunction with something like this. So please, if you would, go ahead and we've got this up on screen and tell the folks what you've got going on. Tell them what they've got to do and how they're going to accomplish these feats in the game.
Okay, so I've sold a couple of my bows out there to the vendors, and I've gotten a couple of response back from people saying, hey, I got your bow, and it's always these pretty crappy bows I put out there. I'm like, I should start putting some really nice bows out there. And then we started talking, is there a way to do this maybe and have some type of quest with it? We were chatting about it on Monday. So the idea was, there's a story behind this. Elena is making a whole set of bows for all the different attunements, the different magic disciplines. And she's accidentally going to be selling one of her bows that she didn't mean to. She's trying to find it.
Oopsie. Yes, so, that accidental vendor sale. Okay.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Elena's Lost Bow quest. That's how that was born. We're going to put a few bows out there. Some very basic, just single gem. We're doing sun antennism for the sun gems because we just don't. I've never made those at all, so I know they don't exist out in the world. So it's
You
gonna be
can't make a single gem bow.
I mean, 2 gems. 2 gems on it, but I've never done no masterwork, no enchanting. Just plain old. It's got a gem on it. I've never sold those, so I know they don't exist out in the world no matter what. So we're gonna put a bunch of those out there. Those are like kind of like the general. If you find one of those, return it. Then if you return it to me, then you can get 5 kodos and a copy of the book. That's a little story about the quest and around it. But we're going to put one other bow that actually has some masterworks, and I will put this on the forum. I'll actually put screenshots of it, the exact specs. If someone can find that one, and if they get it from a mod and they return it, they can win a POT, a town lot deed, and it's a pretty sizable little gift. All these are just out of my inventory of stuff on there. I just want to see
Is
how
it taxable?
It is taxable. This is a POT tax town lot deed. This is the 2 a day or 4 a day.
That's a nice sized deed. That's
and some of the people, I mean, if they don't want to pay that much taxes, that it's a town sized deed, so you can use it on a village lot or road lot if you wanted to. So so that was how the idea went, and we're going to have to do some mechanics. What happens if no one finds the bow? Some of the smaller bows out there, I think what we're going to do is if a couple of people find the smaller bows, maybe I'll just raffle off between one of those winners for the big one. One way or another, I'm going to give out that town lot.
Very cool.
So that's it in a nutshell.
And now this is running through the whole entire release of 54?
Yes. So the key to success on this isn't just the mechanics and getting the bows out there. It's getting this spread out so everybody knows about it. That they're looking for it. They just don't find it, scrap the bow or whatever else. So I've reached out with Barrick. I'm reaching out with you all. I'm plugging it on Twitch. I'm plugging it on the Discord channels. I'm tweeting it out. I'm just trying to get it out there so people understand, know that it's out there. It's on the sototutorials.com website. It's the forum post out there. I've got to, in fact, I got to get Barrick some imagery so he can share it out. If you can put it out on the Friday things or tweeting it out from the channels. I'm just trying to cover all the bases so people know about it. And that's, if they know about it, there's more chance that they're going to be found and not only found but returned.
Very cool.
But
I think this is really cool.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
Start of R54. So when R54 comes up, I'm going to go to the vendors and sell them. And then at that point, we'll run it through all of R54.
All right, cool.
I like this as a player-created quest. It is something that actually tests different game mechanics. It allows people to actually engage with things. And how many bows with the Atonism are you actually thinking about putting out there?
So right now, I've carved out, I'm going to do 10 of the regular ones just with the Atonism gems on there, and then 1 of the other one. I'm toying maybe to do 2 of the higher ones, but then I've got to put in a rule. What if they're both found? So it's right now it's a minimum of 10 regular ones and 1 special one. I may go to 2, but I'm hesitant on it. As I said, I'd rather have 1 high-end one. If it's not found, go back to the lower ones. Whoever's returned those and just raffle it off between one of those winners.
Yeah, Vector, crap like that happens. Everything just dropped and reconnected. So just stick with it. It comes back.
Wait. Are you referring to your lack of bandwidth?
Well, it didn't happen to just me. It happened to Marquis Dragon apparently as well too. So
it's Florida, man. It's Florida.
Bunch of other streamers. Well, maybe that's it.
It's Florida.
Maybe Marquis sucking up all the bandwidth over there in Tampa. I don't know.
Yeah, Florida, the best place for no bandwidth and intermittent internet connections.
Yes. But, great stuff there. Great idea, Elena. And, again, please keep us up to date as to how this is running when this happens. And, of course, before Release 54, come back and talk to us, and we'll go ahead and tell people about it again and let them know about all that good stuff.
Will do. So I'll follow up right at R54, and then we'll get back together and see how this all went. So thank you, guys. I appreciate the time. Very helpful.
Thank you for doing this event. This is awesome.
We love the community, and we love seeing shit like this. This is why I love this shit. And speaking of I love this shit, Bambino, are you here? Are you available to come on in and talk to folks today as well? I know he's here. I just don't know if he's going to be able to talk on mic or not. So
what happened there? My volume just went really low.
Telling you, man, the internet's wonky today.
Well, you know what? It's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, speaking of community organized stuff, later on, right after the show, shortly after the show today, there's a Gusball event going on. First Gusball event in a long time that we've seen, and I was hoping the Bambino himself would tell everybody all about that. So I'll give him a second here, see if he'll chime in on that.
See if he wakes up. He has
to
unmute his microphone.
With him.
Before this is what happens when you chat with people before the show.
No, actually, I was just typing to him as Elena was finishing up. I was trying to set him up to come right on in, but doesn't seem that worked either. So we'll figure it out. But and if not, we'll tell you all about it when we get to the portion of the calendar. Hey, take it easy there, champ.
Wrong pipe, man. Wrong pipe. I'm still learning how to vape. I don't know what it is about like vaping where at times it's just I just
I tell you what, I used to get a good laugh because I'd see Merc sitting over there and Merc would be like hitting on it and he'd choke his brains out. And I'm like, dude, how are you going to tell me that's better than smoking cigarettes? You look like you're coughing up a lung even worse than being a smoker. But I've hit mine in such a way where now I understand why it happens from time to time. You just take that inhale and it goes a little bit down the wrong way and forget about it. But I tell you what, I'm just digging the whole experience. The flavor experience, the ease of use, the no having to go outdoors, the no more burning my pants or my shirt, and all sorts of other benefits of not having to smoke those lit things anymore.
Oh, come on, Laz. You know you love lighting yourself on fire in the middle of the night.
Well, that's a parlor trick. I do that in the bars to earn a couple of coins,
Okay, actually, I know what's going on and what's happening.
Oh.
I know exactly.
What did you did?
Well, something is trying... Even though I have that evil check mark that says do not allow applications to take exclusive control of this device,
it took
it's still doing weird things with that. So something is muting communications. Even when Windows detects communications activity, it's still set as do nothing, but that's what it was doing. It was automatically like doing weird things. Yeah.
Who knows? That's right.
Yeah. It's one of them. One of those weird things.
Yeah, Bambino says that it's the improvisers open today versus the blowhards. They inviting anybody to come join in with the Gusball this afternoon. So if you're interested and you haven't seen Gusball in action, or you want to learn a little bit more about Gusball, where do they gotta go, Bambino? See if you can drop that info to me. I'll go ahead and get that to everybody. In Pack Slayer. Okay, Pack Slayer. Very cool. Very cool. So head on out to Pack Slayer after the show today. Go check out the Gusball and see what it's all about. As I'm going to see if I can't get out there myself and catch me some Gusball.
No, you don't want to do that. You really don't.
No.
Yeah.
No. So I wouldn't want to watch a game about blowing a ball into the hole. No.
Yep.
It's all about the ball handling, but we know all about that.
You gotta love the ball handling.
Yes, absolutely.
You really do. I mean, because is the better that you can blow the ball, the better everything is. So, yeah.
All right. What do we want to do here? We want to do a little stand-up for the boys and girls. We want to do follow up on some of yesterday's discussion with the Dark Star thing, or do we want to do a couple more questions? What do we feel
I would
like?
love to follow up. I would love to follow up with the Dark Star thing.
All right, that's cool. That's fair.
But so the shift from okay, we're going to make the default double XP, so everything's increased. I think that's contributing to more instant gratification. I mean, it's supposed to take a long time to do things.
Yes, and this commentary I think has gotten a little bit off the track of what the original post was, which is what's got me interested in it. And some of the conversation seems to go, way off of the comments he made, and these guys are going off on the last 20% of
discussion on the MMORPG website or in the official forums? Because I need to bring up the right conversation.
Both related. The one in the forums is linked. I've got up the forums right now.
Yeah, but
I've actually flashed them both on screen at one point, but just to show everybody.
I closed the tab for the MMORPG. So there it is. It was from 11 o'clock this morning. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Had to scroll up. This is what happens when we don't have a plan.
What plan?
No
there ain't
script.
no script. That's right.
So
we ain't got no script. There ain't no stinking rules here.
Yeah.
But anyway, he starts, with the answer that double XP may become the norm, and then the players go off and take it on to how certain things don't function and why development has got certain things in the wings, and I just don't understand where they. I mean, we derailed the train, but these guys went a little off the beaten path, in my opinion. I mean, what are your thoughts on it?
It's the forums, man. There is someone just, it goes down a rabbit hole. That's where people really get off on tangents.
You remember before persistence when it was 4 times XP is the norm?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I also remember hitting adventure level 70 in one day.
True.
It's like, yeah, but it's one where it's like, yeah, you do have to find a way to actually keep players around. And if we actually go through and actually look at other elements of that besides the XP, the questing system, questing really only impacts a certain percentage of the actual MMO players. The questing, it is kind of half-assed. I don't know how to say it better. I mean, it's like the quests are extremely linear. My favorite quest is the one that I would like more quests to be like.
That's broken half the time.
Yes, and my leg has fallen asleep, and
I can't feel my leg.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like smacking it against things and trying to break bones. Yeah, Lum needs a spell check plug-in. But you end up looking at some of these things, user interface issues. besides the post that we like to make fun of, where the movable health bar will be as soon as someone comes back from their honeymoon, because it's a quick thing. User interface is generally one of the last things that they work on, and we do know that that is coming in the near future. We do know that they are going to continuously work on quests. I mean, if you really look at the history of it, that was 4+ years of Lum working on the Truth quest, or actually the Love quest line, and it still needs work.
Well, again, the comment that got me most was we need to redo it, which means a total redo. And
well,
again, I was a little taken aback by that because, again, my thoughts are, well, what were we doing the last 4 years on that one? I mean, I thought
you have to get a framework of some sort down before you can actually go through and actually look at it.
I thought we were laying a really great foundation so that when things like this happen, they didn't have to be totally ripped out. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
man, maybe that is the case. Maybe we're reading a little, too far into it, and so is everybody else in here as to how they're looking at it. So
yeah, by redoing it, I think you're really just looking at, okay, we need to add and take away and redo it. It doesn't mean scrap the entire thing.
Well, yeah.
It is, okay, we need to build upon what we have as far as the foundation. And if you look at like the combat changes where Chris has gone through and redone combat, he didn't scrap the entire combat
many
system.
of us are calling for a full revamp of the combat system. That never actually got done. That just got changed the way
it's tweaked.
Yeah. Now, actually, that's not true. We had one way of combat before it went to the way it is, and there was a big debate at that point about the merits of going the way we are now. And of course, it's it went the way the developers wanted it to go. I mean, there's never any doubt about that. But not the way a lot of people would have liked to have seen it go. Again, I'm one of those people, and I'll be honest about that. But not everything's going to go that way. But
suck it, tamers.
Suck it, miners.
It's going to be interesting. I mean, it is something that we know that there's going to be changes. There's going to be revisions. And this is something that the last 4 years of development should have taught you that. I mean, they're going to constantly iterate on the game.
Fast and furious. That's right.
Yeah.
And some of the changes have been for the better when they've been whacked like that, because it just here it is, folks. We're going to make this change. This is the way it is. It's for the best of the game, and that's worked for the most part. But some cases, again, I'm not, I've never been here for, I got to do the storyline and you're breaking my immersion, man. I'm here for the social aspect. So, and I know it kills you when you go out there because you are a storyline guy. You want to know every little bit about it. You want to know all the intricacies, and that's what makes it so good. Just learning about this stuff together, because you want to know one thing, and sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, and it's fun to experience that way. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I mean, I did the major quest lines. I haven't been questing in a very long time, so I haven't kept up with those. I mean, I didn't even go get the old prospector quest myself. I mean, someone else had to give that to me.
I had to go do them. It was a prospector, tinfoil hat. You got your tinfoil hat?
No,
man. See, I mean, how can you not have your tinfoil hat, man?
That's because I'm not a sucker for conspiracy theories like somebody. I'm not going to mention any names, but there's a reason he has a tinfoil hat.
That's right. It's right underneath here. That's right.
Yeah.
We keep it on just to make sure.
Oh yeah, and we won't.
Maybe that's what's been causing all the interference.
Yeah,
right.
Something like that. Yeah, and you have to love what Elena was doing with the old prospector dance with what she was wearing.
Oh, what was that? I wasn't paying attention.
Well,
to that.
she's wearing the judge's wig, the short skirt.
Oh,
and,
okay, yeah.
Some other stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, you got the judge's
Very,
wig.
very, very
Did you
white,
go get
yeah.
the judge's wig?
Me, no.
Yeah, so
No.
you haven't been out doing any of that stuff. The only one I
No.
think I'm really lacking on now is the Trojan duck. Is it?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Caffeine. What? When you're talking about the artifice bit, which element are you referring to? The maze, because that was done by Scotty, or are you referring to the dialogue? and we do have to wait for him to type out
Yes.
that. The dialogue and the creepiness. Well, some of that may have been done by what's her name? What's her name? The one that's no longer there. Former community manager, Fire Lotus.
Fire Lotus, yeah.
Because so if you go to Ardorus and you go to Zangoth and then you go talk to his wife, all of her dialogue was actually written by Fire Lotus.
That's some good dialogue there.
Yeah. So some of that dialogue, that as far as the creepiness of and the weirdness of Artifice, may have actually been written by Fire Lotus before she left.
I tell you what, you don't have to go to Artifice to find out how kinky things are around the world. That's for sure.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen anything untoward.
As it makes you, again, one of them things that make you go when you see some of the comments. And again, I guess part of that exploration out there in the world is what makes things fun, because again, I've come across some good one-liners out there in my travels, but again, back to the point. Back to the point. What point?
Yeah, well, they need work. We can't just hold ourselves to the double XP aspect of it. I think easier XP is good because it makes the game seem less grindy. As they're working on developing content. The weird thing is that all games are actually grindy when you're trying to acquire skills. The difference is a lot of games will go out and say, okay, I need you to go out and kill 1,000 of these slimes in order to acquire one item. That is a massive grind as well.
Those are just never cared for anything like that. But I always appreciated, excuse me, was again in a leveling system that the accomplishment of achieving Grandmaster Alchemist, Grandmaster Tamer, whatever it was that you were striving to achieve, but that it's an accomplishment.
Well,
and that's what it really comes down to for me. It's not about the story. It's just that I've taken the time, I've taken the energy, I've put the I've put the sweat and toil in for that, and that's an achievement. And that shouldn't be cheapened by double experience, in my opinion.
Well, you know what really needs work? Crafting.
Well, the only crafting that really needs work is pulp, but that's
That's not the only thing. More of it needs crafting.
Well, there's a lot again that we believe is going to be added, going to be changed, going to be tweaked. We got everything from fertilizers that possibly could be added to growing and worm farming. All that stuff's been talked about. We're finally going to see some brewing, so I'm going to be interested to see how we take agriculture and tie our agriculture into our brewing. I think that's going to be our first indicator of what's to come in the future, personally.
I'm going to have to throw up my 4-story greenhouse row house. Start growing grapes.
Yeah, we need trellises, we need vines, we need all that fun stuff.
Yep. I need my pliers. Where did I put them?
I don't know.
I need my pliers.
Probably in the kitchen with the rest of the build.
It was on the dining room table for like a week.
That's what I'm saying. That's probably where the most obvious place for them.
Well, it's the best place to put it. I mean, but yeah, I mean, when it actually comes to crafting, remember one of the premises of the game is if you wanted to be a townie, the sole crafter, you could make your entire. You'd never have to leave town. I have a character that's done that. And imagine that when I try to trade with another player, I can't trade with another player, even though I have producer level of like 65, 66, something like that. But my adventurer level is like 7.
Yeah, don't get me started on that.
Just go
My under level 15 character can mail something to anybody. They can share a chest with somebody, but I just can't make an open trade with somebody is stupid. Sorry.
Yeah.
Are you sure you can
Stupid.
Oh, absolutely. You can mail. You can also put
that's the same thing.
That you can do everything else but make a simple transfer to a person. I do not know why this limitation is in the game. I really don't.
Probably an oversight.
what the mailing and the owning a lot.
Yeah.
Because imagine what would happen if they turn around and said, you know what, that character can't own a lot. Do you know what would happen to our lot?
Yeah.
It would disappear.
There you go.
Your
Bye-bye.
character's under 15.
Yeah. Then someone would be sad because they have to redo the cheese sign writing.
Well, yeah, we got to keep some of these guys in business now, you know.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we need more cheese sign writing.
The world definitely needs a lot more cheese sign writing. Absolutely, a lot more big sausage writing too. I believe.
Hey, that sausage writing is all me.
It's the big salami, baby. It's the big salami.
Right. Yeah, that sausage writing was all me.
Yeah, well, they've tightened down on the sausage, man. You can't pick it up anymore.
What? You can't steal the sausage?
Well, that's not true. I don't know.
I was stealing it.
Who did I have? Heck, one of our guild mates, man. He was mailing me salami like every other day just for giggles and grins.
Oh, that's awesome.
Literally, I got a stack of it over there.
Well, you do like the sausage, so I mean,
I love the big salami.
Sausage.
Yeah, you need the stacks of sausage every single day. Everybody, please email Lazarus Long in game all of your sausage.
That's right.
Because he wants the sausage.
All right. So anyway, moving right along. Got a few minutes. You wanna try and squeeze in stand up, or we wanna talk about a couple other things while we got a couple minutes here.
You want to talk about the let's see, what day is today?
Thursday.
It's Truck Awesome Friday.
Okay.
All day Friday.
Well, I mean, we do have the stand-up corner where people were doing things, and over in the art department, like Bob,
Dead Bunny Bob,
he's working on the 4-story row storefront home.
Storefront. Ooh, what a concept! What a concept, man! I tell you.
Yeah.
Gotta be a craftable version of that.
Damon's working on Resolute environment visual effects and torch updates and fire updates. Fletcher working on a new creature and character review. And capes.
Capes. Real capes?
I don't know. I think they're the virtual kind. The Ugly Fist working on Ice Wolf and a unicorn mask and wearable equipment.
Oh, geez. Unicorn mask?
Oh, well, you take a horse mask and then you put a nice pointy thing on front of it. You got
a squirrel kebab on the front.
Never mind. Yeah.
And then you go do the grovel emote. And then Reed working on the art review and hops and barley. Scotty working on physical goods.
Hops and barley. Look at that brewing. Oh, who'd have thunk?
Yeah.
I hadn't read it, to tell you the truth, so that's too funny.
You hadn't read what?
that hops and barley were coming in when I made the comment.
Oh,
let's see how they
yes.
tie in agriculture. So
Buy seeds.
No. Yeah. Over in
we
design,
shall see.
Beezus was working on companion skills and crafting recipes. Seawolf, he's out in the Shaminian Hills
Hey,
Monastery.
somebody actually spelt it.
I know. And Obsidian Campsite and screenshot support. Damien working on some catacombs quests. Dan the Man working on trap damage planning in player towns and spawning in West End.
West End.
Sanyo working on emote rewards and trap damage planning and NPCs in the Domesday Book update.
Domesday Book, yes.
Lum the
Domesday.
Mad working on companion quests and conversation bugs.
Bug.
Sorcerer Steve working on West End polish and screenshot support. The Energy Vortex working on upper tiers and the forums post. Over in tech, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
It's working on metrics and robust sequel.
Robust sequel.
Yeah, right.
Not lackluster sequel. Robust sequel.
Nope. He's working on robust sequel and in-game map support. JY working on server updates and treasure chests. Wizard
Treasure
Smoke
chests.
working on harvesting
Wizard
test and inventory updates. Well, that's what I need the pliers for. I need to fill my damn vape. I'm almost out.
Hate when
And then
that
after
happens.
that, the Deathbringer one and only working on Unity updates and performance and visual effects support. Burning Toad working on
The
Unity
burn.
updates and QA builds.
There you go,
So-
Spiff. Working on those builds.
Yep. The Rock, he's working on in-game maps and it.
Love it. Love it. Love
And
maps.
then over in Studio Services, Andrea is working on bug forums and Jira entry.
No,
Barrick,
mine is-
yep.
Go ahead.
Barrick working on weekly update and live stream prep and merits direction and Travian support. The Attenwood working on sanity test and Jira testing. Chaox working on customer service and it and bug support
Bug.
And meatloaf gravy.
and meatloaf gravy. Wait, is he going to what's that place called? What's your favorite place for Fridays?
Oh, Golden Corral.
Golden Corral.
Okay,
Golden
the
Corral.
Chocolate
That's right.
cheese fountain. Yes, you're going to go dump your nuggets in the chocolate cheese fountain.
I'm not even going to comment. That is just wrong.
Serafina working on the customer service.
No, but I dip my balls in it.
That's right.
And Jira testing and live stream prep and heraldry.
Marshmallowy balls, right?
Yeah. Over in Useless Overhead, we have the Dippy Bird working on performance and performance.
Bird.
And then Hutch
How about some
working on
performance?
art reviews and live stream prep and banners. Lord British working on meetings and playtesting and Jira entry. Then we have Sasha working on metrics and general business and Travian support. Then we have Lily
Lily
working on-
making an appearance.
working on stuff.
Working on piano.
Sasha's working on-
her piano cat.
Yeah. Did I do Sasha? I don't know.
You were on, Sasha.
Okay, metrics, general business, and Travian support. NFG Scott working on metrics and general business. The Dork Star working on weekly update and Jira triage and art reviews and live stream prep and scheduling. And that's what our devs said they were working on yesterday.
Right
Yep.
here. That's right. Bringing you the latest on what's going on in and around Shroud Avatar. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get her to give me 5.
I was gonna say.
I can do it like if I'm not holding her like this.
I was gonna say I don't think she's got any range of motion. There you go.
Well, now you just get to see
that looks great on camera. Just keep her right there. There you go.
The tail, the tail just like
tail.
smacking me upside the face. Yeah. As she's trying to get me to pet her head. Yeah.
Yeah. Just play with me. I command thee.
Pet me. Pet
cat.
me.
That's right. Alrighty, anyways, time for us to start wrapping it up. It is Friday. We're going to go ahead and get on out of here for the weekend ourselves. So before we do that, we got to tell you guys about all sorts of good stuff, like the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app, which is available in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. That's all the stores, Jack. You realize that? Not just one, not just the other. It's all of them. All of them.
What do you got to do to get into the Amazon App Store?
What's that?
What do you got to do to get into the Amazon App Store?
You got to download the Amazon App Store app.
And then you just
get the app
submit your...
Elena Strongbow, thank you for the cheer and the bits. 100 bits from Elena. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We appreciate it very much. Yeah, that's right. Don't forget, you too can become a supporter. We'll tell you about that in just a minute. But yes, the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app, where you can read the NBNN Daily Britannian, news from Shroud of the Avatar and beyond, published 7 days a week. And, of course, all sorts of great stuff available in there. And if you don't want to go out to the website, you can subscribe. You can punch in your email address. You'll get it right in your inbox. This way, when you wake up every day, you'll have the news from New Britannia sitting there waiting for you. You can check out the forums. You can shop the marketplace. You can listen to the podcast. You can get some help videos and much, much more. But most of all, you can check out what's going on in and around Novia on today's community calendar, which is the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, hosted on NBNN.info, and of course brought to you every day by the good folks over at Hometown Hero. Hometown Hero for your vape juice needs. Use the promo code NBNN, save 20% when you check out at Hometown Hero.
Yep. Community calendar is on NBNN.info. Just click on the calendar button at the top, and then you can go look at the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, which is an aggregate of all of the available Google public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that guy knows about. Yep.
Including the streamer's schedule.
You can always uncheck things just so that way you don't have to see them. Then from there, realize that if you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud of the Avatar, or if you want to add events to the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, you need to message that guy, news@nbnn.info, and he will do something eventually.
Eventually.
Yes. All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as
Nude Britannia time.
That's right. Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock, unless we don't feel like it. You can always tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia and listen to two idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to. A little show called Lunch with us.
That's right.
Don't forget, this afternoon, right after the show, you do need to go down to the town of Pax Lair and join the Gus Ball World Tour to watch the Blowhards and the Improvisers squaring off. Yeah, please don't do that. 7 p.m., Phoenix Republic PvE nights taking place if Malhari or Kazan Phoenix Fire are online. If you see them, you see them. Then at 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7, followed by between 8 and midnight on Avatar's Radio's DJ Aline with the beat of Novia.
The beat, boys.
Final event for Friday night at 10 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the Record Room, which takes us to Saturday, which starts off early in the morning.
We're at
1 a.m. on Radio Free Britannia.
That's right.
DJ Omen Crew with the House of Omen. And that's followed by at 6 a.m. with Wake Up New Britannia.
Wake Up.
It's 7 a.m.,
7
not 6 a.m. Someone needs to change the calendar.
Somebody needs to change that calendar, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know who that would be. It's not me. That's with Justin and Wolfdom at 9 a.m. on Avatar's Radio, Asclepius and Lord Baldrith are doing Echoes from the Caverns. At 4 p.m. on Avatar's Radio, the Power Hour with Mick Foley.
That's a little different, ain't it? It wasn't Echoes at 8 a.m. on Saturdays usually?
You know what? I have no idea.
Oh, look at that. Okay, never mind. It's on twice, apparently.
Oh, yeah, 8 p.m. 9 a.m. and 8 p.m. now. Then we do have the EVL Virtue League PvP tournament taking place inside of Virtue Isle,
Mick
which
Foley.
is, yeah, you're behind. Followed by 5 p.m., which is the Gauntlet taking place in Chaos Caverns. And don't forget, the Chaos Caverns is an open PvP zone, so this is a timed obstacle course. So that's going to be fun. At 6 p.m. on Avatar's Radio, Fionwin Wildmane's going to be
Fionwin.
in training to see if she can DJ on Avatar's Radio.
She don't need
At-
no training.
She needs none. At 7 p.m. is the EVL Newbie Dungeon Run. That's going to be led by Dungeon Master Denied. At 8 o'clock, as we said, Asclepius and Lord Baldrith are going to be doing Echoes from the Cavern and Avatar's Radio. At 8:30 is the Pack Slayer General Meeting taking place on their Discord channel. At 10 p.m. is the Noma promo taking place in... wait.
No,
What town is that? What town is that?
Novian Market.
Novian Market? Down on what street? Promo
Promo Alley.
Alley.
Promo
Alley.
Noma Promo.
And 10 p.m. on Saturday night, Avatar's Radio, DJ Brazen Spirituality is going to be doing some dancing.
Sunday.
Sunday.
At the Fairport Coliseum.
Don't forget, Sunday is Mother's Day. If you have a mother,
Yay.
don't forget to get her something nice and spiffy. Some
All
flowers,
you mothers
chocolates,
out there.
foot
They're both
massages.
dead, I'm sorry.
Mine too, and it is unfortunate. Spiff. Yeah. Although I don't know why you have two mothers.
One was the stepmother.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, there's
1
the
a.m.
answer.
Noma promo, Asia edition, same place. 1 a.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the House of Omen with DJ Omen Crow. 5 a.m. on Avatar's Radio, Royal Sexy is going to be doing some more dancing.
Dance,
6 a.m.
dance.
Noma promo still going on in the town of Novian Market. At 9 a.m. Avatar's Radio, DJ Striker Sparhawk's going to be doing some Lost in the Spaces, which is an eclectic flow of tunes. At 10:30 or 10 a.m., EVL Guild is doing their crafting fair and training out in the town of Virtue Oasis. At noon is the Noma promo, America's edition. At 12:30 is Astronomy Night out in the town of New Britannia Market with Bowen Bloodgood. And that is our final
That's
event
all, folks.
for the weekend. Yep, that is it. So that's our community calendar. Hope you found something that you're looking at, thinking of attending or going to or listening to.
Yeah, Econdis, jumping jacks. I don't know. I might be able to teach you that one. I don't know. Is jumping jacks teachable?
Isn't
I can teach
maybe?
it, apparently.
Hit O, move down to jumping jacks, and then look to your right, and it
Yeah,
should say
that-
if it's
that-
teachable or not.
That is teachable.
Yep, it's teachable.
Yeah, that is not one of the merits app exercises.
You already got
Yep.
it? All right. Yeah, predates the Merits app exercises. That was probably one of the very first emotes we got. That's been around for a while. What I'm really annoyed with is the thumbs up is not teachable. That's a bummer. I really
Which
thought
one?
I'd be able to get that one later on, but apparently not.
Are you referring to the
bubble.
one that was the
Fonz, the two thumbs up.
that was a reward for recruiting people,
Refer a friend. It was a refer a
Yeah.
friend reward. Yes.
and I sold my account that actually had that.
And yeah, I thought they was going to bring back a refer a friend program for some other stuff, but maybe during the next
Quarter or
release
something like that,
drive,
yeah.
whatever it is, because we have yet to see what they're going to do with that. But I got to remind you all that you're watching Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Inassist, and twitch.tv/NBNN News. Catching us in replays on YouTube or listening on the radio. We love you guys. We appreciate you dropping on in. If you want to become a supporter, you can go to any of our websites and click on the donate links. You can become a patron by going to patreon.com/NBNN and becoming a monthly supporter. If you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you get a monthly subscription to your favorite streamers. Then we'd appreciate it if you use those on our streams. All you got to do is go out to our streams, click on the sub button, and follow the links. Of course, you got to do that every month, folks. We remind you over and over because it's not a one-time deal. As much as I wish it was, it would be great. But it's not. You guys got to do it every month. So it keeps you guys engaged. It keeps a little money in our pockets. And a little bit goes a long way. We do appreciate it. And, of course, you can cheer in bits. You can come on, toss some gold into the buckets over here in the coffers and game. All sorts of ways to donate. We got a virtual party going on here. I haven't seen those in action yet, the new fireworks. This is the first time I'm seeing any of those new fireworks. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Those are pretty cool. Absolutely. Oops. But moving right along, the Airy Fund, don't forget, become a supporter today and play for a cause. That's right, playing video games, you can help change the world. The Airy Fund bringing you the latest in community causes and support for avatars everywhere. If you need a little help or you know somebody looking for some, send them over to the airyfund.org and they can fill out the applications for help for those in need. As well, stay tuned right here to NBNN. We'll be going to be bringing you the latest community cause coming up here soon. And you're going to love this one, folks. That's all I'm going to say. SodaCon Austin 2018 is coming on up. And Coffee Pirate here told me he's just buying his tickets. They're getting ready to go today. And we're looking forward to meeting you down there, Coffee Pirate. Don't forget, handful of VIP tickets left. It's going to be a heck of an event. And I tell you, every year it's been fun. So all I can say is buy those tickets early because ticket prices go up the closer we get to the event, folks. So come on out and join us. SodaCon Austin 2018. Tickets on sale. SodaConAustin.org. Hometown hero where you can go for your e-vape needs. If you're looking for some tasty vape juice, check out Hometown Heroes offerings. They're a small independent Austin company making some real tasty stuff. And, of course, small batches, quality controlled for excellence. They've got local artists involved doing artwork on their bottles. They support veterans and much, much more. These guys are, giving back as they're creating their brand, and it's a great brand. I'm waiting to try the newest offerings, and I'll be telling you all about them soon. But meanwhile, if you want to check out some of their flavors and save some money, go to hometownhero.com. Save 20% when you use the promo code NBNN when you check out at Hometown Hero. Coil More Wands, putting the magic in your hands. If you're looking for custom wood, look for Arius Coil More in-game. You're looking for a bard service? Shroud's Music Service is the place to go. Britannian Mining Company got you covered. Looking to get those crafting needs taken care of? Go check out the Britannian Mining Company's Black Rock Cove, located over in the Quell region. They've got all sorts of goods that you need to get your crafting done. RelicsByReal.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. Again, you want to save some money, mention us. Use the promo code NBNN when you check out. You'll save 10% off your purchases at RelicsByReal.com. And, of course, the ShroudMarketplace.com, the place to go if you're looking for something. more likely than not, it's available on ShroudMarketplace.com. I know I spend quite a bit of time out there, not only shopping but listing. I'm not just a shopper. I also am a storefront owner, and I love the marketplace. That's all I got to tell you.
I bought a commission-free vendor yesterday, so yes.
Selling ore, selling recall scrolls, selling deeds. I tell you, selling gold. You name it, you can sell it, man. It's available. I love this.
Yeah, as long as it's not a bannable offense. Yeah,
that's right.
I mean, ShroudMarketplace.com is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. You can register as a vendor. You get to set your own prices and maintain your own inventory. So you get a notification as soon as something sells, you have to deliver it. Yeah, you know what? It's awesome because over 100 different players have registered as vendors. Anything and everything Julian. Shroud of the Avatar related. What did I miss?
Julian saying, thanks for reminding me to resub. That's why we do that day in and day out, is to remind people that they have to resub. You got to resub, man. Thank you.
And you know what? There's even services out at Shroud Marketplace.
Love the services.
I know. Love
the
cheese
for everybody. For everybody.
You can find Scroda out there. You can find some dude offering a wedding package. You can find all kinds of stuff at Shroud Marketplace. Right. And if you want to sell your stuff at Shroud Marketplace, register for an account and click on vendor registration. You too can start selling your stuff at ShroudMarketplace.com and buy stuff at the same time.
That's right.
Buy it all. Buy it all.
I got rings.
600K.
I got resources.
Yeah. I got 600K game gold, ring the brittle bond, ring of the lich kind, someone to set up your greenhouse for you because you hate setting up grow houses. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, deco services.
Yeah, I know.
Rooms to go. I mean, literally package room deals.
All
Love
kinds
it
of
all.
Stuff. But looking at the time, it is that time where we actually have to say.
I hate it.
We have to say, oh wait, we have to thank the most important people around here. Thank you.
That's for the other stream. That's right. We love you guys. Love you
there are no bits tossed on my stream today.
Okay. So you just hate when that happens. That's right.
Know,
we got to roll on out of here. It is the weekend, folks. We'll be back with more on Monday. We'll be bringing you the latest from the weekend update, and that'll be out shortly. But till then, I'm Lance.
I'm Jack.
And we are in
Elena, thank you.
Yes.
Love you.
Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all on Monday.
Bye-bye, everybody. My stream didn't crash.
Hey, you got away with it.